Righto, this is the last of the 3 lures that I've made, and I'm going to try to paint this while filming. So this is the colour that I'm going to try to go for. It's got a holographic film through it, and yeah, it's got. So I've just mixed up a grey to do the undercoat. So obviously I've done the white, so it's going to do the grey down the sides. That looks pretty good. Now we've got like just a mist of black across the bottom 2/3 of the bait. So now I'm just going to try to do the scales with some black. Okie dokie, let's do the marlin bait scale reveal. Kinked our tail over a little bit. I'll have to fix that up. Pretty bloody cool. Now I'm just going to do the dark down the back, the dark line straight down the back. Done. While we're going, we'll darken up the tail a little bit. So all I've got to do now is cut this holographic stuff out to fit the spaces that I've got, and all I'm doing is just roughly cutting out and sneaking up on it. And there you go, there's one piece on. So it looks pretty cool. And there's one side done. I'm half thinking not to do the top. I don't know. It looks pretty bloody cool with that at the bottom and the scales at the top. What do you guys reckon? That's got it all the way over it, but obviously the black sort of takes the top out of it a little bit. Might just go something slightly different considering it's my design. I might just do the bottom. So that's both sides done now. There's a few little air bubbles on the folds like here, but hopefully that comes out in clear coat and it's not too obvious. So now I'm just going to darken up the eye with some black and a bit of the nose. Like that. So I'm just going to chuck the eyes in now because I'm going to put a clear coat over the whole thing before I keep painting. And that's it. So now I'm just going to do the clear coat over the bait just so I can get a good adhere to the vinyl that I put on. If you just paint straight over the vinyl, well, this vinyl that I've got, the paint doesn't stick to it. So all I've done is just hit it with a bit of 1200 grit sandpaper, and yeah, gave it just a little tiny touch up just to get enough for this to grab to it. Did a few test pieces and seemed to be enough for it to grab to, and not enough to actually scuff it up that you could see the imperfections when you're putting, after you put a clear coat on. So that's the clear coat all finished up. There's a few folds and stuff, there's a few little blemishes, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. And that's it going around in the UV box. Forgot to film, but I just put a little bit of white on the belly with a little bit of grey silver fleck mixed through it, just to take out the seams so you can't see the seams of the foil tape. Sorry, the vinyl tape. Yeah, it's come up pretty good. Right, so now I need to chuck on some stripes, but first of all we're going to do the stripes in white to enhance the green when we put it on.
it's just a matter of putting some green on. Mixed up some fluoro with a little bit of white, and yeah, we'll chuck those over the white. So just putting all the green bits on. Seems to be all going pretty good. A bit fiddly getting them lined up. Sort of adds to the effect when they're slightly off. I don't mind it. Makes them a bit more 3D. And that's the first side done. Looking pretty good. So now we're up to chucking the colour on the chin. So we're going to go with an orange, similar to that, but it's probably going to be slightly different. And there she is, all finished. The bloody F on Feb, which is Feb Lures, Fish Eyes Bales, has run, but anyway.